Hello, today we will be talking about our project, which is a scenery. We did a rainforest. In our group, there is Alex Alonso, Kimberly Campos, Daniela Eufrasio, and Carolina Garcia. Now, the initial plan. Our initial plan, since we heard about this project, was to make a scenery of a rainforest because of how colorful and diverse it is. We knew that since there is all types of things in the rainforest, it would give us many options as to what equations we could use. We also decided to stick to the topics we understood the best, so we could complete this project with the best of our abilities and succeed at the end. Now moving on to our equations. We use different topics and different equations to make the scenery. Our first one is from the topic of domain range graphs, which is y equals cos x plus pi over 4 minus 2. Our next topic is graphs of trigonometric functions, which is f of x equals cot x interval minus 2 pi comma 0. It crosses with the x equals negative 3 pi over 2 and x minus negative pi over 2. And our next topic was a parabola, and we used two equations. The first one that you saw in the first slide, and the second one, which is x squared equals 0.5y. And from our last topic, which is conic sections, we use the equation square root of x minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power equals r. Now to the drawings of each graph. Our first graph is the y equals square root of 25 minus x squared. That is a rainbow. We created a rainbow for our rainforest, and you will see it later in our drawing. Our second graph that we drew was square root x minus h to the second power plus y minus k to the second power equals r. There we drew a circle, which is the sun. We drew our sun in our scenery, and you'll see it, like I said before, in our drawing. And the last one is, these are lianas. They are woody vines. They are connected from one tree to the other. For example, like the ones Tarzan used to swing in. We added this to our tree. And you'll see how we did the tree in the next slide. We basically drew leaves on it, making it a liana, which is like I mentioned, again, a swing. Now, we will be moving on to our next slide, which is the two other drawings that complete our 5 drawings. And starting off is our first equation with the x equals cot x interval negative 2 pi comma 0. It crosses with the x equals negative 3 pi over 2 and x equals negative pi over 2. And we basically made this drawing our tree bark. It was our tree in the rainforest, and you'll see how this turned out in our next picture, but you'll see how it all came together. And the last one, which is y equals cos x plus pi over 4 negative 2. The lines in the bottom are our ocean, and we painted that blue, and we just basically did the scenery of a ocean from far away in our rainforest. Now moving on to our initial scenery. This is how our drawing started. We drew it by hand, so this is like a scan of our poster board. You see how we did the ocean, the sun, the rainbow, the tree, how we basically put every graph onto our scene, which was the rainforest. And here we have the graph, but later on it gets removed. This was for reference only, so we can get the exact points and get the exact measurements with our equations, so we can create the perfect scenery to the best of our abilities. And now moving on to our final product. This is the final and painted drawing. You see our beautiful tree, rainbow, water, the sun, and we added a couple more things like the frog, the bird. Since it's a rainforest, we're making it look very beautiful, very colorful. And this is basically our final product, and we hope you liked our presentation. Thank you.